Welcome back to yet another episode of Inside Spec, where we discuss the latest technologies, the latest products, and of course the most useful softwares. I'm your host, Stacey Wanjeri.
And I am your co-host, Tevin Mwigai.
Hi Tevin, how have you been?
I'm great.
It's been long.
Good. It's been long, man.
How is your week?
It's been okay. Lots has happened. We are expecting very many developments that are going to go through the week.
I agree.
You know, like innovations, just innovative people doing their own thing.
Yeah.
So what happened? What happened during your week, though?
The week, I think the past 2 weeks they released the new Nike shoes, the hands-free shoes. But
the Flies.
Yes, the Flies.
Yes,
have you seen them?
Yes, I have seen them.
I think we should get them, but unfortunately we're not in the Nike club, so we can't get it until the mass release is out.
But it's just individually, just for the people who are in Nike.
Yes, it's available to people who are in the Nike club for $120 only. Yeah, I think $120. Okay. But so for us people who are not in the club, let's just wait. In a couple of months, we should have a pair.
Yeah, true.
And then you can come back and show, like, you know, like no hands,
swag.
like sliding. Anyway, I think you remember McLaren rings. You remember when there was a fuss, about wearables, smart wearables, from smartwatches to smart rings.
Yes.
A couple of years back, McLaren ring was released. I think 2 to 3 years ago, it was released. It's a payment ring. And it's very good because it's a contactless kind of payment, which is very crucial, especially now that we're avoiding contact with people and things. So, but recently what they've been doing over the years, they've been updating, depending on the feedback they're getting from their clients to make the experience better. So they've added a couple of features, they've added, you can have a couple of people under one account using different rings, which is really cool because you can be able to manage finances as a family or as a group of friends. So you can have a maximum of 4 people under one account. So you can have your sister, your cousin, and your mom. And then the coolest thing about that feature is you're able to transfer money within the family members. Within the family members. So if someone is running out of cash, you can always chap send money to the account, and then they will never suffer.
That's so cool.
Yes, and the other feature I like about that ring is the fact that you don't have to charge it. It's like your debit card, you carry it everywhere, and then it's waterproof. It's available in white and black, which is I love the black one because black is elegant, as I tell people.
Do you know the saying that pink is the new black, though?
That's we can discuss that.
Okay,
I'm not a very big fan of pink, so I'll go with black, black all the way.
Okay, go
but
on.
also the white one looks sleek. The other feature I like about it is the like auto top up. You know what you can do? You can set your ring. When it gets to a certain amount, it automatically tops up. So you can set it in such a way, maybe you say when it gets to $20, it tops up for you. Maybe so you set a minimum balance, and then when it gets to that balance, it tops up for you. And then the fact that you get this, because it comes with an app as well. So every time any transaction you get, maybe you pay for a cup of coffee, you get an alert on your phone. This amount has been credited. So it's sleek, so you're able to to see your finances, as you go, and then you're also able to, never run out of cash. So if you're going to a mall and you see a big sale like 70% off, like when I go, especially when I go to LC Waikiki, they always have sales and they're like 70% off. Like, damn, I don't have the money. So, it saves you that, so you never run out of money. And you know what? They are running a promo right now. So when you use the ring to pay, you get, a cashback. Yes, people should check that out. Get yourself a ring. And yes, so you know what else is close to my heart?
Yes, tell me.
designers, you know, like I love artistic people.
Yeah.
So there's this app. It's a software stroke app. It's called Redbubble.
Okay.
So what this Redbubble is, it's a software where it's like an online shop like Jumia, where people buy products.
Yeah.
So how the designers and the buyers come together is the fact that the designers or the artists sell their product, sell their art through products.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can design, you know, most designers are shy, so it's very hard for you to find them on social media or Instagram.
Very true.
So I think this software really works for them to make that extra cash. You know, we all need chums at the end of the day.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, so you design something or you draw something, and then you upload your artwork to the Redbubble software.
Yeah.
And then because it's like a shop, they have different products from, you know, bottles and phone case covers, t-shirts, hoodies. So you choose the products that you want your art to appear on. And then when someone comes to the shop to buy, you know, maybe like a t-shirt, and then they buy the t-shirt that has your artwork.
Yeah.
And then the money, of course, they pay through Redbubble, and then Redbubble gives you the cash back, some amount, maybe, I don't know how much commission they get, maybe 10%. I'm not really sure. But that's a really cool feature, I mean, software for our designers. So,
that's really cool.
Yeah.
I think, like, it just helps, like, for example, you know how you're saying, like, artists are shy, and in most cases, your art is not able to get out there, you know, it's not able to get to the masses. So an app like this is quite great. And, you know, now that everything is going online, that's just the best way to sell your stuff, isn't it?
Yes, I think so too, because it's also like a motivation for them to, you know, get out of their comfort zone and post about their art so that people can see it. And the fun thing about it is you get money from it. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
It couldn't be better, you know.
That's just the best thing, man. I'm an artist myself, and I think that would help me. I'm not really a drawing artist, though. I'm a musical artist. It might benefit me probably in the term of I'm trying to make a cover art, and then I post it and people see it and be able to access my music through there. But generally, I think it's great. It's great.
I think we should come up with maybe like a software for people like that. You
yeah,
know, like a platform for artists. Apart from, you know, like I know there's Apple Music and all those.
Yeah.
But we
like
can
a
come
middleman,
up with
a third
ours.
party. Because I think like the biggest problem right now in Kenya is that yes, we have third parties. We have like what's the music app? We have a couple of music platforms that you can put your music on. But the biggest problem is that either they're not paying well, you're not getting enough royalties for your music. And you know, those are just
like
the small
copyright
problems.
stuff also.
Yeah, exactly. Those small problems are the ones that are hindering us artists being the best. Yeah, yeah.
Man, let's talk about Apple.
Tell me about Apple.
But you know, like when I hear the word Apple, the company Apple, when it comes to my mind, I just think of releases, because they're always releasing something. And then the fact that they release something and then they like hide things for you to buy extra things is really, but I just love that software company. And then they're very secretive, so they'll never tell you about projects.
Very true.
But you see, social media has really helped us.
Yeah.
So rumors have it that they're going to release an Apple car.
Are you serious?
Yes. So there's this secret project going on. It's called, you know, the project is called Titan.
Yeah, yeah.
So the Titan is going to be the car. You see the way we have, it's an EV car.
Yeah.
So we've seen Apple in discussions with, you know, Tesla. They almost bought Tesla, but I don't know what happened to that story. So they've also picked up conversations with BMW and those big, you know, companies, car companies.
Yeah, yeah.
But they haven't, nothing has come yet. But the biggest discussions that have been going on right now is between, you know, Kia and Hyundai.
Okay.
So what, you know, when the Project Titan started, we saw even people moving from Tesla, the Tesla employees moving from, you know, working with Tesla and coming to do this big project.
Yeah.
But, you know, it boomed and then it went down quiet and then now it's coming back.
Yeah, yeah.
So we might be having an Apple car soon, you know, like, you know, by 2024 you might have the Apple car.
Yeah.
And so I don't know which company would win. I don't know if it's Kia or Hyundai. But Hyundai is really big when it comes to manufacturing. But so the idea is, if this deal is signed, the idea is to have Hyundai manufacture, like assemble the car, and then Apple will come up with their autonomous software. So because it's going to be 100% autonomous, which is really cool. So they're going to come up with the software. So I think the partnership is only going to be for Hyundai to assemble the car, because they are really good at that. And then now Apple will come up with the autonomous driving software, and then boom, you will have the Apple car.
That would be so dope.
Yes, but you know what I'm scared of? Are they gonna release it and then like release another version in like a year or so, and then you always have to buy?
Probably, but I feel like Apple has always been that company that gives some time, a small breathing period for the customers and consumers to like process the products and be able to experience them before a new product is unveiled.
Yeah, but that's scary. Imagine you buy it and then like they release in a year, you haven't even enjoyed to its full capacity.
Exactly.
Let's take a break. We're going to have more stories after the break. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Welcome back to Inside Spec. I am your co-host, Tevin Megai.
Stacey Wanjeri, your host.
Nice to meet you, man. Nice to be with you again here. We're getting into the second part, and this is the part where we talk about, I think, YouTube. And I just have a few ways of looking at this. YouTube has entered now, this has been a streaming platform, but they've never really engaged with it properly. They're still in development of creating it to be a proper user experience. So they added emotes last year.
I remember.
Yeah, and that was just being able to slide your emotes into the live stream, and you can make your own custom emotes for the people who are watching, the audience and everything like that. So now a week ago they released the new feature, which is a trimming feature. It's called clipping. So in clipping, you take like 5 to 60 seconds of a certain stream or a certain video, and then you're able to cut off that 5 to 60 seconds and then upload it onto another platform, for example Facebook or Twitter or like Instagram, or Instagram. So yeah, that's just basically it. It's a really good way of promoting yourself. You'll be able to take that video and then direct people onto your live stream on YouTube or on Twitch.
Wow, I love that feature. Do you know why? Because when I'm very heavy on Instagram. Yeah. So when I see posts, of course, like people who use YouTube a lot, they always post if they're going to come up with new content. They always say check out for this content. So what I like to do is when I see such a post, I like to set up a reminder. So sometimes if maybe someone hasn't set up a reminder, and then so and maybe they saw the post, they really wanted to engage with the content, but they missed it. I think it's a really cool feature because they will see this pop up because it's like an ad, and then it will direct people to the live, which is it's a good way to really get people.
That's really dope. I have another story. It's about the Sony Xperia Pro.
Oh, Sony.
Yeah, Sony has come up with a new phone. they're saying that this is the actual Pro phone. I feel like people use that word very carelessly when you say that you have a Pro phone and the features.
You add a new feature and it becomes a Pro.
Yeah, it becomes a Pro phone. So basically, they have released this new Pro phone. It has the narrowest target demographic in the world, because Sony usually have a certain people who they're actually trying to sell the phone to.
It's a community club.
Exactly. So they focused on mainly the enthusiast features, and then at the expense of losing the basic feature, like the basic and user experience, the basic user experience that's usually there. So this phone is a 6.5-inch display. It's cinema-wide display. It has 4K HDR OLED. It's IP65 and 68, which means it's water and dust resistant. It has 3 cameras. It's a triple camera system. So each camera is 12 megapixels. So you know you have proper shots from each of those cameras. It's they have a telephoto, a wide, and the main camera, which as I've said is 12 MP each of them. And then they have the front-facing camera, which is the selfie camera, is 8 megapixels, which is it's good enough. It will take good selfies if you consider it being 8 megapixels, because 8 megapixels is actually quite, it's a big number.
Yeah, it's not small.
Yeah. So other than that, it has its battery is 4,000 milliamp hours, and then it also is fast charging. But on top of that, it has a HDMI alongside the Type-C.
Oh.
Yeah.
So how does that help?
You see, I'll get to that. I'll explain that in a few. So other than that, it has it's coated in black carbonate, polycarbonate material instead of glass and metal, which makes it more rugged and more durable for the user. And then also it doesn't have a camera bump. People always complain about the camera bump, because when you lay your phone on the table, it has like it sways and
never balances.
Yeah, it doesn't balance properly. But this phone, when you lay it on the table, it's superb. It's straight. So other than that, on top of that, it has a 4-beam antennas for reception, good reception. It catches everything properly. And the main thing that this phone is supposed to do is supposed to act as a primary viewfinder for Sony mirrorless cameras.
Oh.
Or in any case, a camera that has a HDMI port. So you have it enables you to use the full frame 4K display to be able to see your shots from the camera transferred to your phone. And this gives a couple of advantages, because you'll have a nicer display. You'll be able to see your content properly. And then second thing is that the 5G workflow pieces that are built into this phone enable you to be able to live stream onto platforms with the 4K full frame, and it'll go properly. It'll be very smooth. There won't be any hitches while you're putting it up on the internet. And you can stream it to Twitter, to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. You know, you have a variety. Other than that, the power bank is, you can use the power bank as a, and you can use the battery as a power bank.
Oh.
Yeah. So while you've laid it on top of your camera, you can connect it using the Type-C to your camera, and then to charge your camera. And then, yeah, that's just basically a full view of how the phone is, because it's a very fantastic phone, and it can do a lot for the cinematographers and directors out there.
Yeah, how much is it?
It's about $2,500, which is expensive, which is very expensive. But I guess it depends on how what the person wants, you know.
But I love the camera features, so I'll give it a, I'll give it a benefit of a doubt for the value of the money.
Just some benefit of the doubt, man.
Yeah, what else has been popping?
So other than that, Tesla is just released the new refurbished designs of the Model S and the Model X.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a big thing this week. People have been really looking forward to that. I wish I could buy a Tesla right now.
Oh, me too. Like what are the features they've added?
They have added, first of all, on the outside, they have replaced the chrome with a material that's close to carbonate. So you know, the black trim used to look outdated, and it wasn't. It didn't look as good as
posh.
Yes, exactly. And now
it's a Tesla you're talking
exactly.
about.
So they've changed that. It looks really good right now. It's like metallic silver. And then on top of that, the main places that they actually made the most changes was inside the car. So they added a yoke steering wheel. Instead of it's the U, instead of having like a round steering wheel. And I was thinking about it, and I was asking myself, wouldn't people have a problem driving their cars if it's a yoke steering wheel? Because you know, there's that sometimes you know, you want to steer, the rotation of it, and that it just looks weird. I don't know, like I don't know how I feel about it yet.
But I think it's because also I think the idea for the what do you call it, the yoke?
Yoke, yeah.
So
yoke
I think because you don't really need to use it as much because of, you know, the system that is built inside the car.
Yeah, yeah. It even has autopilot where you can just put the car onto autopilot and then it'll drive you to wherever it is. But me, personally, I don't trust that type of software because it's just, I don't trust how a car can take you. A car can take you to wherever it's supposed to go by itself.
You better trust, man. It's Tesla. Like, we should take a ride.
The robots are taking over. The robots are taking over. But on top of that, it has ventilated seats. They added wireless charging at the back of the car, next to the armrest. And then also you have other than that, you had they added like the lights. The lights are way brighter. They catch. The nits are quite high, so you'll get you'll be able to see at night when you're driving and everything like that. So yeah, that's just a basic capsule of the way the iCar is. From the studies that were done, it was 412 miles. It can go that far. For the Model S, not the Plaid, it's just the normal one. So the Plaid Plus, it can go 390 miles, and then it has 155 mph, which can be reached in 60 seconds. It can reach 3.1. It takes 3.1 seconds to get 0 to 60. The Plaid Plus is 200 mph, and it takes 1.9 seconds.
Oh,
to
that's
get
really
0
fast.
to 60. That's very, very fast.
Yeah,
so
I hope they still have, like, you know, because I remember the previous model, they had enough, like the boot space was really big. I hope they still have that. Yeah,
they do. The boot space has been left the way it is. They haven't really changed anything in that sector.
Put your bike in a Tesla. Like, can we do that? That was it for today.
That was it for today.
Catch us next time, Monday.
Monday next week, yeah.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye, guys.